Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is coming to a close, but women need to be alert year-round. Comprehensive Cancer Centers of Nevada is home to some of the best medical staff in the Southwest.
That's right. Here with the important information that every woman should know is breast surgeon Dr. Suzanne Elide from Comprehensive Cancer Centers of Nevada and her patient Emily Kate Niski. Welcome to the both of you. How are you?
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Dr. Elide, let's talk about this. Breast Cancer Awareness Month obviously coming to a close. This is not something we should just be focusing on for 1 month. It's something that should be of importance year-round.
Of course, breast cancer is still the #1 most common cancer in women. Unfortunately, it's the second cause of death from cancer in women.
Wow.
We're thankful that we have October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month to remind women of breast. But breast cancer can happen at any time. All the cancer organizations encourage women to do the self-breast exams, do the self-awareness of the breast exam, and the yearly clinical breast exam with their healthcare provider, and their mammogram starting at age 40 every year after, unless they are higher risk, where we add other measures such as MRI and more exams.
But those are things you recommend doing year-round. It's not necessarily in the month of October, even though we're aware of it, but this is all the time. Women should be doing these things. And let's talk about genetic testing. How far have we come there?
Genetic testing, we're thankful to Angelina Jolie. We call it the Angelina Jolie effect that raised the awareness about that. Genes, we've been testing for the BRCA1 and BRCA2 gene testing for the last 20 years. In the early 1990s, they were discovered. The tools and technology, how we do the testing, has evolved over the years. And we've learned more that breast cancer can be associated not only with the BRCA genes, but with other genes also. So now we test for a panel gene testing for other syndromes associated with increased risk of breast cancer. And this is really technology.
And it's being able to kind of give us a little bit of a forecast for the future. Thank goodness. Thank
goodness. And every day we learn more. And as the technology evolves, we're able to find out more.
Now, Emily, you said that you start the mammograms at 40. You were in a self-exam. You did it yourself when you were 28, and you found a lump.
Yeah, I found a lump when I was 28. It was just a pea-sized lump. I did a mammogram.
And you were able to feel that?
I could feel it,
My goodness.
So, I mean, thank God that I was doing self-examinations.
No question.
Definitely helped me. And the fact that I always did that, 15 years later, I felt it got larger.
Wow.
So that same lump was there, it just got bigger.
Yeah, because they did the mammogram, it was so small, they said just keep an eye on it, which I always did. I always checked it, and I was noticeably larger. I could even see it.
Wow.
In hindsight, should it have been removed, or no, it was benign at the time?
Then they didn't check it at the time.
So it was to the point where they just wanted to keep it on their radar, but it wasn't something to be actionable on at that point. But you doing that self-exam really has, I mean, it obviously added years to your life and the longevity and quality of your life, has
Absolutely.
it not?
Yeah, you were able to pay attention to it, to look at it, and then seek help.
Yes.
So you had surgery, was it 2 years ago then?
Yes.
And how are you today?
I'm good. I have just, some complications from the surgery.
Yeah.
A lot of times the treatment is worse than the cancer itself, and that's really what's happened with my story. It's a lot of lymphedema problems that I have from the surgeries. But as far as cancer, I'm fine. So far, I'm cancer-free.
Is she in the clear, doctor?
She is in the clear.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
That's great. And you elected to have a double mastectomy. Now, you only felt the lump in one breast.
Yes.
But you decided to get a double mastectomy. Why was that the best option for you?
I felt like if it was in, I had 3 tumors in my left breast, and I'd be worrying the rest of my life, are they going to come in the other breast?
Yeah.
It just seemed, it was really a no-brainer for me. It just seemed the right thing to do.
And when you found this lump, was there a history of breast cancer in your family?
No.
So you were the first one to go through this in your family?
Yeah, I was.
That's incredible for you to be doing the self-exams without the history. That's awesome. That's great.
And doctor, what are some options for women that are going through this?
And so we recommend the self-breast exam. Recently, Emily just told me today that her sister actually was recently diagnosed with breast cancer.
Wow.
Yeah. So her having the breast cancer at a young age, and now her sister with breast cancer, then the gene is more so in the family. What other, so when I met Emily, she came to me already having surgery somewhere else, and then we completed the mastectomies and all that. So surgery is, we have to take the cancer out. chemotherapy, if it's the type that needs chemo. Not all breast cancer is treated with chemo.
Okay.
Radiation, whenever we do lumpectomy, we do radiation to the rest of the breast. Endocrine therapy, we call it, which is a hormone blocker to block the hormones feeding the breast cancer. So all these are other treatments. And of course, mastectomy, we talk about the reconstruction part with the plastic surgery.
No question. And then that's come a long way as well.
Yes.
Emily, I know you have a book coming out that's focused on your journey through, you know, finding it and going through your cancer journey.
Yes.
Tell us about that and your advice to other women.
Well, I'm an artist, and besides my family, really doing my artwork is what got me through everything. I filled 4 sketchbooks.
Wow.
And it's like a journal. It's like one page I write what I was going through that day, and the other is a picture. And that's what my book is going to be. And for me, I really recommend for anyone going through breast cancer, really any kind of cancer, to just find something. If it doesn't have to be drawing, but some kind of outlet to take you to another place, to take you away from the pain and worry. Because that's another thing, like worry and stress can bring that cancer back.
No question.
And for me, it was also good because it got after you have a mastectomy, you have to move your arms. You have to move a little bit. And it got my arms moving doing the drawings also.
Well, it's honestly, it's a pleasure having you, and we're glad that you're in the clear. And thank you, doctor. It's great having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Breast surgeon Suzanne Alid. She specializes in exclusively in breast surgery at Comprehensive Cancer Center of Nevada's Breast Surgery Center in Southwest Las Vegas. If you want more information, go to the website on your screen. You can also find them on Facebook and Twitter.